fantastic. So again, let me please just let me translate. When you talk about titles this and portals that, let me just put it into language that I understand. And that would mean, for example, we have Reg CF portals like, just for example, Small Change. And what they've been doing is doing crowdfunding in the traditional sense. They are regulated by FINRA, overseen by the SEC, and they only do Reg CF, which is non-accredited investors. When you talk about Title II, what are you talking about, Zach? Are you talking about crowdfunding platforms like CrowdStreet and RealCrowd and Realty Mogul?
Well, let me translate. We talk about titles because all the crowdfunding stuff came from a law, the Jobs Act, that was signed into law by President Obama in 2012. And laws in this country are divided, the pieces of them are divided into things called titles. That's all it's about. They could be called chapters or they could be called anything else, but they happen to be called titles. So the part of the Jobs Act that introduced what Small Change does, what you call regulation crowdfunding, it just happened to appear in Title III of the Jobs Act. So we call it Title III crowdfunding, whereas the changes to Rule 506 that allowed general solicitation were in Title II of the Jobs Act. So yes, people like RealCrowd and CrowdStreet and so many others rely on Rule 506C, which we refer to as Title II crowdfunding.
Right.
Is that a good translation?
Yes, perfect. And therefore, the shift means that those sites like CrowdStreet, Realty Mogul, RealCrowd, I don't want to leave anybody off, but that's because I know all about it. I don't want to offend anyone. But what that means is that they can now raise money from non-accredited investors. That's the bottom line, is it?
It is the bottom line, and not only can, but should.